Hello YouTubers, I'm making this video on how to simulate serial port on your Proteus, and it's very simple to attach to physical serial devices to run simulations on them. Example, having your serial modem connected to your laptop or your computer to simulate a particular work process. In this video, I'm going to use a couple of tools here. We have one we call a COMPIM. We have Proteus, which is going to serve as our emulator. I'm going to use microC to write a simple program, and I'm going to use any PIC microcontroller to serve as a serial data transceiver. Okay, alright. So we're going to start by opening Proteus 8. So okay. Okay, so this is my Proteus 8, which I'm going to put up some schematic in there. System is quite slow, just pardon me. Okay, I'm going to open up microC for PIC. Okay. Okay. I already have a program in there, but I'm going to clear that. Then we need a tool called a COMPIM. So that's on Facebook page. You can search down on Google. Currently I'm in Nigeria, but I'm a Ghanaian. Com. Sorry, there's no E at the end. That is it. You can download that. Choose the COMPIM project. You're going to take the SourceForge page, and you go ahead and download it. Okay, it's for both 64-bit machines and then 32-bit machines. So once that is done, I've already done that and installed it. So I'm going to set up my COMPIM, and it takes a while to open. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you're going to create a pair of COM ports. Yeah, so I can just click on add pair, but currently I already have one here, which is 30 and 31. But when you are doing your pair, it's going to be in the CNC A0 CNC in that format, but you can always rename it, and I'm going to do that for you here. I'm going to use port 100 and port 110. Okay, so I click on add pair, and it's going to create a virtual COM pair 2. Okay, so with that one chosen, I can just edit this one here and type COM, let's say 100. If it's not available, it's going to be in red. If it's available, it's going to be in blue. COM 101. Okay, alright, so now we have this one here, and I can apply. Okay, the check marks here, you don't need them. You don't need the check marks in there. So now I have two COMs available here, and you can minimize or close this one actually. The next tool we're going to download there is called the Proteus. It's a terminal emulator. I'm going to type that one there. Proteus. Sorry for my slow connection today. That's too much time. Google should just be faster. Okay. Alright, so you take the first one there and you can download that one off. And it works both on 64-bit and 32-bit machines. and you can just download that one here. Just click on download, and then that should be fine. Okay, I already have put it installed, and what I did was I hit the Windows key and R, which opens the run, and I placed the download file in my system 32. You can also do that, place it in your system 32, so you don't always have to locate where the download was placed for you to open PuTTY. So what I have just done is I've added this one to the system folder, where we can just point the application through the run, and it's going to pull from there. Because anytime I run an application from the run command, it goes through the system 32 to see if that executable exists there. Once it doesn't exist there, it's going to tell you not found. Or what you can do is you add the environment to your environment profile if that is too difficult for you, but this is what I normally do. Just add it to my system 32 and it works fine for me. So I just hit out and I have PuTTY. Okay, that should open the terminal emulator. I'm going to open two of them because I'm going to connect to port 100. This is 100, and I can open it, realize that it's open. I'm going to open another PuTTY and connect to port 101, and you realize that that one is open. Now whatever I type in port 101 should appear in port 100, and you can see where I'm typing we have a full cursor which is green. The box is filled, and then the one where it's displaying is not filled. So I'm going to type in 101 100, and you can see it changed and it's appearing 101. So basically they are paired, and I can use that one for simulation purposes. Okay, so I can just close that. I don't need them now, so I write and we'll hold them. Okay, all right. So now since we have our Proteus, we're going to create a simple application which I'm going to call I'm going to use one of the PIC18F families, which I prefer to use. This is the 14K22. It's quite small. It has a ULT already on board. It has one, and we are not doing much though, so I think that should be fine. Okay, alright. So I placed that microcontroller here, and the next part you're going to play there is called COMPIM. Okay, what it does is it's going to interact physically with your serial port. So all I just do is I just place the module there, and bear in mind with connection to serial ports, we normally we cross the transmission to the receiving and then the receiving to transmission. But with the COMPIM, please remember you don't have to cross them because it's internally crossed in the module. I think it was not well known. So RX to RX, I think my RX should be somewhere here. Okay, then the TX to TX. Okay, all right. So now that we have this connection done, and we know we need to pull up, right? Yes. So I put a resistor there. This is the PIC, and that is what they want. So I'll clear is on that, and I pull up. Okay, so basically this is all I need to have simulation done. The next thing I do is I double click on this, and I'm going to change the COM in which I want to have the communication on, and this is going to COM 100. The speed at which we are going to communicate is 9600, and remember to change this one to the virtual rate to 9600. Okay, right, perfect. So now basically we have attached the P1 here to the physical port, which is on the machine, which is COM 100. Okay, and we know COM 100 is already paired to COM 101. So we are going to send some data through the PIC to the COMPIM module, and we see if we are going to see the data received in COM 101. So basically that's how it works. If you have a modem and your modem is connected on, let's say, COM 16, and then you're just going to put COM 16 there, and any communication sent from the microcontroller is going to go straight to the modem, and you can interact with your modem. Okay, but it's just a demonstration purpose. Okay, right. So I'm going to write a simple code. Let's see, what should I choose again? 14K22. So I'm going to write a simple code. Come to project, new project. I choose a microcontroller. I did 14K22. I think I have that one in my list there. Okay. Video is quite long though, but let's see. PI says a lot of this. Sorry, I think I passed that. F14K22, right? Okay, that one. Right. So we still maintain that one at 8 megahertz, and let me change the folder. It's going to be 2. I'm making a new folder. Let's call this one 22. COMPIM. And I call, okay, I'm going to go to the COMPIM. I just leave everything as a edit. And I choose next. And it should create my project. Okay. So now that my project is created, all I'm now going to do is I'm going to have my URT and 600, right? And now I can start sending some data. URT sorry, let's just add it to that. I just wanted to add a new line. Okay, alright, so I want this to be sent throughout, and it's supposed to be in an OS form. Every 2 seconds it should send hello. Okay, so I think this is basically what we're doing, and that should be fine. I can compile my code. I don't see this now. Sorry, it's supposed to be URL to 1. Sorry. Okay, so now our code is compiled. We're going to load that one into the microcontroller and collaborate documents. I call this one COMPIM, and we load the hex file. Don't forget it's 8 megahertz. Okay, and that is it. Bear in mind that I think with Windows 8 and above, COMPIM is not functioning properly. What happens is when you run it once and you stop the simulation, you have to close the project and then open a project again to run another simulation. It's not able to terminate the process, and it's been a major problem. That's one thing. It doesn't make simulation that smooth. That is the one bad side if you're using the Windows 8 machine. But for Windows XP, when I was using Windows XP, I didn't have issues with that. Windows 7, I didn't have that issues. But Windows 8, I have these issues where I will have to close the whole project I'm doing, and I have to open to run under simulation. So for us not to have that kind of issue, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open on 101 already. And 101, and 101 is running, and we're going to run a simulation here, and let's see if we get data as we wish. Okay, so we can see it's sending hello, and it's in 2 seconds interval, just like the way we just programmed it to do it. So if we have a modem there, realize that we're going to see the data being sent from from the Proteus interface to the modem. And if it's not a modem, if let's say we have the ESP, you have an ESP to run a Wi-Fi simulation or anything, you can still do that. Any other serial communication you want to do between your simulation interface, that's the Proteus, and any fingerprint sensor or anything you want to use, it's possible you can do that, and it's going to work properly. So basically, this one I just wanted to show to you guys. If I have issues with this, you can let me know, and I will always respond to you. Thank you very much for your time.